This is gonna be about who I think should be the NFL MVP. Now, if the season was to end right now, there's only two names you need, and as far as I'm concerned, they could both share it: Josh Allen and Saquon Barkley. That's it. Uh, the unfair thing about running backs is you got to go to the 2000 club. But Saquon Barkley has been consistent all year for the Eagles. Before Jalen got it together, before their defense got it together, they were dealing with injuries. Their coach, Salami, whatever that turkey's last name is, that turkey was acting like he was on the way to Doug Petersonville to getting ran out of Philly. But they got it together. They're the second best team. But Saquon been playing like he got out of jail. You see how he left the Giants? And then you got to give strong consideration to Saquon Barkley just for the fact that Daniel Jones got dropped by the Giants, which why didn't y'all do that in the first place? Daniel Jones's quarterbacking career ain't that memorable. Saquon Barkley is one of the best running backs in the NFL and a beast. Guys carried the Eagles. Josh Allen is doing Josh Allen things. Don't know Stephon Diggs, no problem. Uh, and holding it on and leading the team and keeping the turnovers down. He won a big game against Kansas City. If it was to come down, barring some fall off by either one of these cats, I wouldn't have a problem if they both were co MVPs. Um, but to me, Saquon Barkley and Josh Allen are the only two guys that are considered for MVP. Not just saying it because I'm a Bills fan, nothing like that. Josh has played very poised. The problem is Patrick Mahomes has a great record, but the team he ain't a Patrick Mahomes kind of season despite the record. And Lamar Jackson has lost too many close games despite his numbers, and he's got Derrick Henry. But Saquon Barkley, you can't even argue about his dominance for the Eagles. Without him, they'd be in trouble. Same thing with Josh Allen and the Bills. It's going to be a bias towards quarterbacks because they always do. But Saquon, you can't even deny. And even as a Bills fan, I got to think Barkley. If I had to pick one, I would probably go with Saquon because the Eagles without him would have been a lot of talent with not enough. And I know you're going to make the case with Josh Allen, the Bills wouldn't be as good. But Barkley's been consistent from the giddy up. He hasn't had any let ups. And he's on a historical pace because even if he's just average the rest of the way, that's 2,000 yards. But if he goes on a crazy game binge, he got a chance to pass Eric Dickerson. Now, I know there's one extra game and all that, but you can't downplay, especially in a day and time when the running backs are getting downplayed and they try to act like running game was obsolete. They try to treat NFL running backs like they treat NBA centers. At least the NFL still utilizes all its skill set, and you actually still have a skill set for now, what have you. But anyway, to me, it's out of Barkley and Allen. To me, that's the call. I wouldn't have a problem if it was a co MVP. If Josh got it outright, I wouldn't. I would say because of the Bills, uh, a chance to go deep and because he had a great year. But I don't even think it's his best year statistically. But he's been more consistent. He kept his turnovers down. When he plays with common sense and he don't try to play hero ball and don't get caught out there dancing and making necessary fumbles or throwing over the ball over people's heads and not being erratic and being sensible and just looking right in front of him, he is as good as any quarterback you can name, including Mahomes, when he's consistent. It's just that his turnovers or his tendencies to overthrow or underthrow or get thrown off course is one of the reasons why he doesn't get his due all the time. But Saquon has balled for Philly since the whole year. So those are my only two real MVPs. Before anybody asks which way would I lean in the NFL season, I wouldn't have a problem with either one of them or if they both got it because I think they both had dynamic seasons and both the teams are reflecting. Uh, the Eagles just happen to have that juggernaut with Detroit that's a better team right now, you know. But we'll never know what the postseason brings. But the Eagles defense ain't none to sneeze at, so keep your eye on that. The Bills basically is Kansas City and maybe Pittsburgh. We'll see. But they control their destiny in their own hands. I think both teams have got their own control, their own destiny. But we'll see how it all plays out. But you tell me what you think. Because to me, they're the only two clear-cut MVPs I see going in the NFL. So barring something crazy, if this stays the way it is, those are your MVPs, co-MVP or one of them. Or I wouldn't have a problem if they both shared it. It's happened before with Barry Sanders and Brett Favre, even though I thought Barry Sanders should have had it outright that year. Please like, subscribe, welcome thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands. Keep your mind clear. Watch out for another. Share it if you like, and hit that membership. Stay safe, stay blessed, stay woke, stay true, stay free. I'm out one time. Peace.